YouTube, man, welcome back to another video. Now look, in today's video we about to see something that's very crazy. I feel like at this point in this generation we need to bring back shame to these women, because they don't have no shame in what they doing, what they saying. It's like, it's just totally embarrassing. But I'm not even finna waste none of y'all time. I know what y'all came here to see. Shout out all my returning supporters, shout out all my new supporters. Make sure y'all subscribe so you can continue to see this dope content. But we about to get into it, man.
One of these people that said they married, whoever want the mic, is your husband the man that you settle for, or is he the man of your dreams?
Settle.
Come on, bro. Settle. This is not a game out here. A lot of y'all think, well, let's break it down. What actually is settling? If we're being completely honest, everybody settles. Y'all need to stop being out here making women think they so much on a higher echelon than you. That's why they always say you make her feel like a fan, or you treat her like a celebrity. She'll treat you like a fan. Bro, everybody settles. That's what settling down is. Everybody could be out here in the streets fucking all these different type of people. You know what I'm saying? But you never want to get with a woman. I will say this. You never want to get with a woman that feels like she gets with you and she feels like you can't go and get people better than her. That's probably the worst position to be in. You get what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Already know.
I love you.
Hold up, right? And so what happens is, like, the dude that you want, the one that give her the spinner on his tongue and all of that. Yeah, like the one that's like she'll let drive her car. He ain't got no license. Like he not on the insurance. Like the one that we'll fuck the Section 8 up for. Like like the one where you gotta forget to come home and feed your kids. Like that nigga that got you fuck. I'm agnostic, but let's bow our heads and pray. Dear Lord.
Before he gets talking, let me say my piece. I think it's crazy what the world coming to in this generation. And I'm gonna tell you that because these bitches think that they are irreplaceable. They think that they are on top of the world. They think they are queens without a king. And when they get a king, they treat the king like shit. That's what this generation of dating is coming to. You got a big woman saying she settled. Baby girl, he settled for you. Especially if your man look worth a damn. But they, at the end of the day, they both settled for each other. Because there is always going to be somebody that looks better than your partner that is going to be attracted to you. So everybody settled. It's just, what's the point of dating with people? What's the point of dating and getting married when you got big bitches that come on TV and come on in front of the public? It don't matter who watching this. She don't care who watching this. Settled. You get what I'm saying? Who wants to be married to somebody like that? And all of you women that's watching this, that you say, oh, I don't want my husband to settle for me. I want to be his dream girl. You're not. You're not. You're definitely not. Because look at all the bad bitches on Instagram. Look at all the bad bitches everywhere. And before you say, yeah, but he can't get those the bitches he want. Those his dream bitches. Okay? And for you a man watching this, don't think that you your girl dream man. You just a man there at the time. I don't care what you think you look like. Go to Insta. It's all a facade right now in this generation. Social media ruin everything, but not necessarily. Social media is just exposing who people really are. You know how they say you don't find out who somebody is until they get some money? You don't find out who a bitch is until you see how she act on Instagram. Or the same with a man. The pictures that he liking, you telling him not to like in a relationship, them his dream bitches. Them his dream women. You get what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. I don't mean to cuss so much. They're going to demonetize me.
I come to you humbly today, asking but one simple request of you, Lord. Lord, find this woman's husband.
Please.
Show him this man. Amen. Let's talk about what it means to settle. So you meet Mr. Dick You Down. He's spinning you on his tongue. He doing nasty work to you. It's so good. You forget to come home and feed your kids. You let him drive your car. He not on the insurance. You living on Section 8. He already ain't doing nothing for you, but he done fucked that up for you. That was like you living a terrible fucking life with great orgasms. Here comes Mr. 5'10", an inch above average. Mr. 6-inch Sneak. Mr. Don't fuck you as good as Mr. Dick You Down. But he's responsible. He's a great dad. He takes care of his children. He pay bills. He do housework. He's willing to marry you. He actually wants you past the bedroom. There's a laundry list of good with him. He just don't fuck you like Mr. Dick You Down. So you settle for him? I would argue that your life in totality would be better with Mr. 5'10".
See, what he's saying is true. Your life will be better with Mr. 5'10", but the thing is, women don't think like this when it comes to settling down and when it comes to relationships. Women, straight and narrow, when it comes to relationships, they only think about hypergamy and hypergamous nature. So when a woman, it's all sex and looks for women. Stability comes second, because they'll take the bum and whatever job they working, they'll make him stable and they'll be broke. So that's why, like I say, you're always gonna see a lot of guys who are quote unquote good guys that actually settle down and marry a woman get done the dirtiest by the woman, because most times that guy, it's like a common known fact, the guy who marries a woman is the simp for her, because in this generation at least there's not no versions, so you're not her first pick, you're just the guy that was gonna marry her. So it's always gonna be, think about it like this, when you get married, it's always a long list of guys, unless you get lucky, it's always a long list of guys who she has had sex with in the past, up to 10 guys, right, she has had sex with in the past. You got number 11 and you about to marry her. She's already imprinted with all those other guys. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you really don't have a standing chance, because she's looking at you like the simp. And while she's having sex with you and while she's doing things with you, you giving her this dream life, she's going to be thinking about the guys who did her dirty in her past. That's just how women brains work, man. They don't really want to be treated good. That's just in my experience. You get what I'm saying? Women really stay longer the worse you treat them. Like if you treat a woman good, you see them guys who they get married. Think about it. Women in this generation more oftentimes say, "Oh, he was just too good of a man, so I left him," or he was a narcissist. I would rather a bitch say that I'm a narcissist than me be a good man, because I don't want to be your first good man. I don't have no desires to treat you good. Yes, because everything is transactional. So yes, most men is gonna use you for your body. Don't think I'm gonna be any different. Just like women want to know if the man got some bread. Most women most women want to be with a dude that got bread. Most men gonna use a woman for their body. But when women get Mr. Dick You Down, that's what happens. They think that, like it ain't freak ass women out here eating ass and shit. That's crazy.
But y'all call that settling. A grown 60-year-old woman got on the mic and said she settled for her husband. First of all, happy Men's Mental Health Month. Secondly, most men have run into a freak too.
Facts.
But most men understand that choosing a good girl who ain't got a bunch of bodies, who ain't out here embarrassing him, who doesn't make his life harder.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. In my last relationship, I was settling. Bro, I encountered so many women that looked better than my partner. I had sex with so many women that looked better than my partner. I came across women who was cooked good, was freakier, was all of that. But when it came to women have a facade. So the facade of the relationship that I was in, I thought the girl was a different than the other ones. Obviously, she turned out to be the same. No harm, no foul. But he's right. When a man thinks, okay, this girl gonna have a good future for having kids and da-da-da, a man ain't just gonna think, oh, the grass is greener. Because there's plenty of times, like, if I was thinking that a girl was gonna be better for a relationship, and I'm just thinking on looks, I would have been left. Even any of my relationships, I could have been just left. But obviously, the woman always ends up leaving 98% of the time, or shit like that. But men typically can think more logical when it comes to, oh damn, this bitch look bad as hell. She can fuck better than my girl, but I'm gonna stay with this girl because the facade or whatever he thinks that she will bring to the table that this other one won't, other than sex. That's why I always tell you, this is the last time I'm pause, that most times when they say that women mature faster than men, I don't think women really grow up past high school. Mature wise. That's just my opinion.
But as good as sex, most men understand that the good girl's gonna be better for him in the long run. So he doesn't see her as settling. He sees her as a better option. But for some reason, Mr. Dick You Down make you look at normal good men like you gotta settle for them because you really want him. him, you're living on Section 8 fast.
And I already told y'all what that's like, man. Most times, the reason that a lot of you men are married is because your woman could not get who she wanted. And that's just the fact of the matter. You don't ever want to be a woman's second choice. You don't ever want a woman to say that she settled for you. At this point in this generation, you just want to be the one who can fuck a woman good. That's just the fact of the matter. So if you can't fuck good, go take some classes. But look, that's the end of this vid. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know my next video is about to drop on the channel. And we're going to be out, man.